Hey, this is Matthew. We had a group talk today on, what is today, the 21st of September. The group talk was about the Bible. Had you read it? Have you read it? Or have you read any other religious books? So we talked a lot about religion and various things to do with religion. Some of the topics that came up that I would want to talk more about are, first, hedonism. Hedonism is the belief that pleasure comes before everything else. It's the most important thing. So the best thing you can do is the thing that gives you the most pleasure. Always. It's very different than most other, it's almost a religion, sort of. Some religions do that, but it's very different than most religions. Yeah, it's a little weird. But, so, sex, drugs, alcohol, very tasty food, are all things that hedonists, which are people that follow hedonism, are really into. Then we had cover to cover, which refers to the front and the back covers of a book. So if you have read something cover to cover, you read the whole thing. Usually this kind of implies that the whole thing is really difficult or very long, would take a lot of effort to actually read. So I have not read the Bible cover to cover. So I haven't read the whole thing, but I read parts, and if I did read the whole thing, it would be kind of impressive because it's a very thick book. Then there's two words that are similar but different. So we have recite, to recite, and chant, to chant. So both of them involve saying something that either from memory or while you're reading it. But the big difference between the two is that to recite something, it kind of sounds like you're just talking. So if you recite the alphabet, it's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, etc. Or if you're reciting lines, like in a play, you're trying to make them sound natural. You're trying to make them sound like something somebody would say. But chant usually has a rhythm. So you chant at a rally or a game or something. So a famous chant in relatively recent time that most people have heard of is "Yes We Can." During Obama's campaign in 2008, "Yes We Can" was the big thing. So a lot of times you'd hear people chanting at rallies and speeches, "Yes we can, yes we can, yes we can." So it's got that kind of rhythm to it, the ba ba ba. And no one's going to mistake a chant for somebody just talking. So that's the really big difference here. Yeah, that was most of everything I wanted to cover. So thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys later. Bye bye.